The village nestled at the mountain's foot. It was a place of simple joys, humble lives. At its heart resided the watching mother. They called her this for her devotion to their well-being. She was their healer, their guide. Her touch soothed fevers, her words calmed anxieties. No one questioned her ways. Her wisdom seemed as ancient as the mountains themselves. Her home was always open. The scent of herbs and simmering broths filled the air. Children especially gravitated towards her warmth. She knew their names, their worries, the dreams they whispered in the dead of night. She was a beacon in their small, sheltered world. Then winter descended. It was a season of unusual harshness. The wind howled like a vengeful spirit. Snow piled high, burying their crops, their hopes, and then the disappearances began. One by one, children vanished. Panic gripped the village. Their usual anxieties turned to raw terror. The villagers huddled in their homes, fear a suffocating blanket. They had never known such dread. They turned to the watching mother, their last hope. She listened to their pleas, her heart heavy. The cries of the mothers echoed her own silent pain. She knew she had to act. Retiring to her home, she extinguished all light. The darkness was absolute. She knelt, whispering an ancient prayer. It was a plea to a power beyond understanding, a desperate bargain. The air grew heavy. Something shifted in the shadows. Her eyes, usually filled with warmth, turned cold. They reflected a power that was both terrifying and exhilarating. The entity had answered. The price, however, would be steep. She emerged, forever changed. Where once there were 2 eyes, now there were many. They sprouted on her palms, her forehead, her shoulders. Each one pulsed with an eerie light. The villagers gasped. Their savior was now something other, but she could see. She saw the missing children, their fear, their location, a hidden cave collapsed by the relentless snow. She guided the villagers, her voice steady, her presence a strange comfort. The children were rescued, weak but alive. Relief washed over the village. Section 5. The price of sight. Though their relief was short-lived, fear, primal and instinctive, replaced it. They recoiled from her touch. Her many eyes saw too much. They saw the secrets they hid, the lies they whispered. Her soothing voice now sounded hollow, echoing with the entity's power. Their savior had become a monster in their eyes. They shunned her. Their whispers followed her like shadows. Monster, they hissed, the watching curse. Their fear was a physical thing, a wall built of whispers and averted gazes. She was alone. Section 6. Exile. She left the village. There was no anger, only a profound sadness. She understood their fear. She was a creature of both light and shadow now. The mountains became her new home. The wind, once a harbinger of despair, now whispered secrets only she could understand. Section 7. The Unseen Protector. She continued to watch. Her eyes spread across the land, saw everything. She protected lost travelers from blizzards. She guided stray animals back to safety. She saw injustice and whispered warnings on the wind, but her presence was always unseen, her protection a silent vigil. Section 8. Mirrors and Shadows. Mirrors became her tormentors. They reflected the truth of her transformation, the grotesque symphony of eyes. She avoided them, seeking solace in the shadows. She learned to navigate the world through the echoes of sound, the scent of fear, the taste of despair on the wind. Section 9. Beware the invitation. Beware, traveller. If you find yourself lost and alone, if you feel the weight of unseen eyes upon you, the brush of a cold wind that whispers your name, you are not alone. The watching mother sees you, but resist her invitation, her offer of solace, for her protection comes at a terrible price. The gaze that never sleeps can also steal your soul.